I am a manufacturer. I manufacture. I was the first person to think of producing POP cement in Nigeria. The first problem we are facing first is access to funds. No deliberate support by government to support some, industries. And second is power, is another problem. Third is exchange, dollar rate. But like I said earlier, the government should have to design a program with the view to support manufacturers so that it will be easier for them to produce and bring it to the market so that it will support and build our local consumption and even to export it for other countries in Africa and even beyond.
Local manufacturing in Nigeria can be encouraged in several ways. First is incentives. We are in a part of the world that we rely so much on incentives from government, and incentives do not always come in terms of cash. Provision of local amenities, all the necessary facilities that will enhance business to grow. Provision of light, tax-free, they call it tax holiday for local manufacturers. If you encourage local manufacturers to pay less or no tax, it will encourage a lot of people to go into local manufacturing. So if government could provide incentive, then the encouragement of patronage, if you let the citizen know that if you patronage local material, this are likelihood of you getting this type of value from government or from any other means. It encourages local production.
Encouraging local manufacturing in Nigeria lies on the shoulder of both the citizen and the government. From the citizen, we should have the confidence in patronizing local production within the country. And secondly, going back to our government, they should pass policies that will help and assist our local industries.
Always dependent so much on what things are imported. We seem to love the things that come from outside the country than what we have. Incidentally, many of the things that come from outside the country, the raw materials were taken away from Nigeria, from our own soil, to develop them into something else. And I think that through research and development, we can also make the best use of these local resources. At the end of the day, have quality materials that are from within our nation at a reduced cost.
Well, the issue is that we first and foremost have to, make sure the local content in our buildings is paramount. And the federal government has to now try to see what they can do in the importation of building materials to make sure at least they increase the duty so that to encourage the local content here in Nigeria to be able to produce what we can use in our programs, in our housing programs nationwide.
It's for us to start with our mindset and our orientation. The idea that anything that comes from overseas is better than what is home is first a mindset. Secondly, with improvement in things in infrastructure, things like power, it makes it more easier for people to look at local production. And then importantly, to start to patronize our made in Nigeria goods, because that's how you sort of encourage them to do better, to do more, and for more players to get into the industry.